Welcome back, folks, and we've got a new replay subscriber, Beleaf in the Mainz with Team Zayton, Richelieu, Tone, Mainz, Zara, and Kagero. Kagero from 5D5 and the Tone from HK. 5D5, really nice players. If you're looking for a clan that is chilled, laid back, and it's just a nice place to learn the game, 5D is definitely the place. 5D is the more competitive side, but 5D4 and 5D5 are probably the most active ones that are currently still active.
This is the base commander.
Insane Mustang, I think he's still around in 5D3. He's a commander. I know when I left, he was trying to rebuild 5D3. But if you just want to get right into it, 5D4 and 5D5 are the way to go. And then maybe you can make your way up to 5D.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Although, honestly, for my personal opinion, folks, if you find a batch of players you like, and they're kind of on the low branch of competitive, and they're just kind of a chill bunch of guys that you can just enjoy, and you're making Storm every season,
We've sunk an enemy
or you're getting at least Gale, and you're getting all your Gale and Squall Steel, stay with that. There isn't, as someone that has been, being in Bunky has showed you that it can be very stressful, and it feels like a job at competitive at times. And a lot of us, we all have lives. So it's hard. So honestly, I would probably still go back to Bonky if I had the chance, or the time, I should say, if I had the time.
Enemy
But
destroyer sunk.
for an average player that's just looking into getting the clan battles, doesn't want to make a huge commitment, a Squall or Storm League would do just fine. When I was in 5D3, I think for the majority of my shift career, I was mainly just a Storm person, and I was able to use that to get Burgone, Stalingrad, and FDR. That's still quite a bit of steel shift. It still adds a lot of time, but it's better than nothing. Because as someone that has been around since, well, when they first brought clan battles in and the whole flag thing for Stalingrad, I was worried about. When I saw that they put the steel in there, it was a welcome thing. He picks up the Indianapolis, but he is in detection range. He has about 40k, but he's got 3 battleships aiming at him. He could drop the torps now, but they would spread out and not do the maximum amount of damage. So there is that. Honestly, I would get within 4 kilometers and drop my set. That way I can guarantee maximum damage. I would put more shots into that New Mexico personally, because I don't think it's going to die. It's going to come close to dying, I think. And I'm saying that because of the torp spread. The torps actually look really decent, but torps going to look great on paper, and then they can just spread out. You can see that the first set is going to miss a few, because those 2, and then it's going to miss a little bit on the first wave. It needed literally those back 2 to really hit. That's why if we drop it just a little bit closer, it would have made a difference. Now I get him dropping only 1 set on the Wyoming, 1 set will kill it. If he had killed the New Mexico, he could have angled out more and got the New York easily.
Enemy battleship foundered.
But he can outrun the gun turrets now. And remember, Luchins goes off at 140, so you should be getting it anytime soon, and that gives him the reload boost. Yep, there's the reload boost. He needs about another 30. Let's see. Yeah, he needs another 32 secondaries, and then he gets a secondary skill go off. Higuero dies to the Omaha. That is unfortunate and slightly embarrassing. He should be okay. He should not have to really worry at this point.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Omaha's spawn, he's aiming a little bit high, but he's gonna have ample time to correct it. Like 152s on this haul, it's not even a challenge.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
One set is a little overkill, or two sets is an overkill. One set would have worked perfectly.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Now that is unfortunate. It shoots his first salvo when it knocks out the back torque tube. Gets Ray though.
Enemy cruiser found.
And he should easily pick up this cruiser. Yep. And he gets 100 secondary hits. So his secondary skill goes up. That is hilarious. So Ray and natural selection and two of the Halsey talents, or not Halsey, but Lucian's talents have gone off. Reload and secondary reload.
Warship commanders, transport aircraft have arrived. Proceed to evacuation. Protect the aerodrome until embarkation is finished and the transport aircraft leave base Rohan. Provide gunfire support for attack aircraft.
Now, he's absolutely willing to shoot these guys, Foxtrot, because the battleships and everything are going to draw the fire.
Enemy aircraft carrier
So, this is actually free damage. Now, at this point of the match, his damage is going to taper off, because you're not getting that burst, that quick damage from the battleships, the DDs, and the Omahas, so the damage drops off. Now, obviously, that wrist shoot all the way down there is going to go down. He's obviously got a fire on him, because his health is going down. But he's dead. There's no way he's getting out of it.
Attention. We
Especially with those 3 DGs that spawn right next to him. He's dead.
To capture the repair base. Aircraft carrier Raptor destroyed.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Now, something I'd like to point out is that he's the only one killing Whiskey at this point. His whole team went over to deal with the CVs. And that is a problem with the second wave. But it's great for them to be in the position for the third wave.
Ship is on fire.
Enemy destroyer foundered. sunk.
Now, you did see that he was able to kill the Pensacola from that range, because Mainz AP is that good. Doesn't matter how far you are, it was still chunked. And that is one of the advantages of the Mainz. At this point, it's a damage between the two mains to see who can get the damage. It really is.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
The other mains goes down, so that means more damage for him.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Unfortunately, he has that only one set of torp tubes, but his AP's gonna do work. He aims right. Then he has to worry about the back gun.
Ship is on fire.
It's about 40,000. And we just start seeing the AP start to really kick in. Is he gonna get the kill? He does get the kill. 509k. Really decent. Nice job. So, score-wise, a million and a half credits, 13,000 ship XP, 3,000 free XP, 500 targets, 509k. Ray, C-Star, Natural Selection, Major Contribution, and Assistant. He's only missing Will to Win. That would have been a complete saga of medals. Team score, wonderful 2,300. Top of the team. Can't do better than that. And then just looking at the damage, it really adds up real quick. In terms of what did damage to him, Mahan, New York, Wyoming seem to be the big ones. He did tank 1.5 million. That is unfortunate. He did lose that torp tube. Because if he hadn't lost that torp tube from the Omaha at the beginning, that could have been a lot higher. Probably not a huge amount. Probably he would have cracked 90,000 at least. But that's still a heck of a lot of damage. Now, let's see. Blue Booster on credits. Still made 1.5 million credits. Green Booster on free XP. Now, I honestly agree with him putting that on there because with Wargaming nerfing the Battle Pass and blue boosters and red boosters becoming so much more harder to get. Green is pretty much like the blue of the blue or red at this point. And I don't agree with them nerfing it. It's one of the reasons, actually it's the primary reason why your commentator here hasn't really touched the game, because there's no incentive for him to play. And clan battles, I just don't have time for it. Because by that time of the day, I'm tired. I just want to sleep. I want to lay in bed and watch TV with a girlfriend. Or just spend time with her. Go to dinner. Do something else. It's just exhausting, you know. Let's say she goes to work at 8. I play games till she comes home. Or I do my chores till like 11 or 12. Then I play my game. Then I get off for only do it for 3 hours. I don't want to play 8 hours of gaming. I just don't have the energy anymore to do it. I just don't. And I want to play a game to just have fun. I don't want to have it be a job. And Warships is a job. When you're able to just play the game when you want to, it makes it fun again. But 14,000 Commander XP, that's really decent. If he had a blue booster or red booster, that would have been a lot more. But there really isn't any incentive to run any big boosters anymore. Run the small ones and you can get the same amount in a more sustainable fashion. But thank you for sending that one in, Beleaf. If you get any more, feel free to send them.